Hey there, you're watching Amitha Verma. With all of the time that so many of us are spending in our homes these days, I wanted to share some quick one and done projects that you can do from the comfort of your own home. A few years ago, maybe about 7 years ago, when I first opened my shop, Village Antiques, I got into this habit, this great habit of writing 3 handwritten cards every single day. I was so grateful and so appreciative of all of the amazing things that were happening in my day-to-day life. I just had to express it. My friends often tell me I write too much when it comes to texts and emails. But it was a great habit and it just filled me up with gratitude. And I'll be the first to admit, over the last few months or even the last year, I have slacked off on this habit. I still try to get at least one every few days out, and I especially try to remember birthdays and anniversaries. But with all this time on my hands, I realized this is the perfect time to get back into this habit. Recently, I was on a trip, not so recently, but last summer, I was on a trip to New York City. We got rerouted on our way to Canada, and I ended up making it a fun trip with my kids and hubby, visiting my sister and doing a lot of the fun things that you do in New York. And while I was there, of course, I stumbled into a stationery shop and I found these really beautiful cards that could be used for any occasion, and I just had to have them and brought them back home. I love them. They come in this assorted set of all of these beautiful kind of old world chinoiserie scenes, which are basically very beautiful, elegant garden inspired scenes. So the first project is probably going to be to decide which cards I'm going to use and to whom I'm going to send them to. I actually know who I'm going to send them to. This first batch of card is going to go to my amazing team. I'm surrounded by such talented people who work so hard for my company, obviously, but in the end for you guys to share all of our knowledge and helpful tips. So my first project will be narrowing down the 3 that I'm going to select and then sending them out to them. Now, you don't have to go to New York City to grab some stationery to send a card out to somebody today. The next time you're at your local grocery store, swing by the stationery aisle and just grab a pack. Actually, my favorite cards that I use all the time are these really super simple, about 3x5 plain old white cards. It's not about the design of the cards. Of course, I was inspired to grab these because I love writing cards, but it's really about the thought. I'm sure when you open your mailbox, you have a stack about this high of bills and things you didn't ask for. And just imagine that person's joy when they open up, see a little envelope with your handwriting on it, and then open it up to see a message from you. See, I told you this was an easy one and done project. Not too difficult, and something that I promise you will enjoy doing and the person on the receiving end will love receiving. Leave a comment and let me know if you end up doing this project. And if you want to send me a card, I'd love to get one. Till the next time we meet, stay hopeful.